Broadcasting from the Fence One Studio. Voted #1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP. Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur. A Cumulus media station.
Toni. Toni in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
That's a real tall drink of water right there. Lucky Day, 94.1 WHRP, today's best variety of R&B. Toni in the morning, Thursday, a little closer to the weekend. Are you happy about that?
Oh, yeah, I can't. You know, Thursday's the pre-weekend.
Yeah, it's a pre-weekend.
It's the pre-weekend.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's the time of the week where everybody's supposed to start seasoning their food if they're planning on barbecuing.
Okay.
The pre-weekend.
Well, you know what? We have some pretty decent weather today. Warming up a little bit to 74 degrees as our high
Come
today.
on now.
Yeah.
Better than 69 yesterday.
We won't complain. But nonetheless, talking about grilling, this weekend should be pleasant. So for those who are still trying to get it in, yeah, that's a great idea.
Oh, yeah.
A little outdoor fun.
Toni, speaking of cooking or grilling, who knew that food could land you in jail?
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah.
How nasty was it?
Or how good was it?
That lands you in jail?
Yeah.
Okay.
Specifically wings.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, we'll talk about the demolition happening at the White House. Of course, what are we going to do? Because it is the people's house.
And Kevin McCall's figuring out what to do after his recent interview.
Oh, yeah.
He was talking about Chris Breezy.
Yeah.
Well, see, Breezy just responded.
Oh, he did?
And what he said,
okay.
Man.
HBO Max, how much will you pay to keep it? That's what I want to find out. All right.
And we got some AI companies that are paying to watch you cook and clean. And the amount of money per hour is shocking. But do you really want somebody watching you?
Yeah, all right. Baseball. Everybody's talking about the World Series, but check it out. There's a women's league, a professional league that's going to kick off in a few cities.
I can't wait to see
real
that.
soon.
That's going to be dope.
Magic City Classic this weekend. It is Magic City Classic everything as we speak.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to give you a chance to win some more tickets today if you want to go to the game at Legion Field with 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP. 94.1 WHRP.
Uncle Charlie, keep me in love. 94.1 WHRP. Toni, I think you got one. Have you heard about the HBO Max?
Man, listen here. They got me messed up.
Oh, no warning.
Whoa, none. Talking about we going to go up right now, today.
Today.
Yeah, they announced this just the other day that prices were going to go up on all of their plans. Just like that.
Just
Boop.
like that.
Like, yeah, not in a week or a month.
Right.
Like now.
I can't save up or nothing.
Oh, wait. So the basic, HBO Max. Now, this is with ads. Now, they're adding commercials. Oh.
How you going to add commercial? I thought if I was paying for it, I get it commercial free.
So they added a $1 to the $10 plan, which is $10.99. That 99 gets on my nerves. You already know that. The basic with ads, $10 increase.
$10 increase.
So that's $109.99.
That is crazy.
Should be $110. All right, your standard monthly, and we're talking about HBO Max, who had no heads up that they were getting ready to increase.
Didn't tell anybody
their
anything.
monthlies, right? But let's just leap on down to the premium annual package.
It's crazy.
Who's paying $229.99 for that's the year plan. They added $20 on that.
Who they think they are?
From HBO
With no
Max.
warning.
None.
With no warning.
I would unplug that so quick they couldn't even catch up.
Yeah.
HBO Max is on one.
What?
The disrespect to your
the disrespect to my pockets. You gotta warn the pockets to let them know more money's coming out.
These are considered memberships, and so what are you saying to the consumer?
You don't care? Because
Thank you.
Automatically pulling it out, not even asking.
Thank you.
Ask for my permission first.
That's why I be watching Tubi.
Toni in the Morning Show with your best girlfriend, Toni Terrell, and PT, DJ Primetime 256 on 94.1 WHRP. Toni in the Morning is looking black in the day. Back in the day. Back in the day.
Well, back in the day, St. Elmo Brady was the first African-American to receive a PhD in chemistry when he went on to build chemistry curricula, faculty, programs, and facilities at 4 major historically black colleges and universities. Mr. St. Elmo Brady graduated with a bachelor's degree in 1908 and took a teaching position at Tuskegee Normal, an industrial institute now known as Tuskegee University in Alabama. He went on to become an innovator in chemistry. Yeah, that's back in the day. On this date, back in the day, in 1941, it was Disney that released the movie Dumbo. Al Green's I'm Still in Love with You, the album, dropped on this date in 1972. It was 1978 that CBS, the records jacked up the album prices to $8.98.
Ooh-wee.
Hurting my pocket.
That's hot.
Yes. Clarence Thomas was sworn in as the U.S. Supreme Court Justice on this date in 1991. We ain't heard from him since then. Nonetheless, Beyonce released Irreplaceable on this date in 2006. And Kanye West, who crashed his car after falling asleep behind the wheel. Shortly after, we got the hit song Through the Wire after his jaws were wired shut. All right, it's time for those celebrities and who are celebrating their birthdays and famous people too.
Happy birthday to Miguel, singer who gave us Adorn, Sure Thing, and Skywalker. We also have Ryan Reynolds celebrating his birthday today, actor who starred in the movies Deadpool, Green Lantern, If and More, and LeVar Ball, famous for being a vocal basketball dad who's, all his sons play professional basketball, so congrats, Dad. Sam Raimi celebrated birthday today, director and producer. He gave us a 2000 Spider-Man trilogy and directed the second Doctor Strange movie. And we have Weird Al Yankovic, famous for his hit songs and parodies. If you know, you know. Find more celebrity birthdays on our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
And it is National Horror Movie Day. Ooh, grab your popcorn and your blankie. All right, that's Black in the Day, Back in the Day. Toni in the Morning on 94.1 WHRP.
The Toni in the Morning Show on 94.1 WHRP. 94.1 WHRP.
That'll warm you up. 94.1 WHRP. Toni in the Morning and DJ Primetime 256. Thursday, eve of the weekend, warming up to about 74 degrees today.
Ooh.
And the weather's been actually nice, for fall type weather.
We're kind of
spot on. We're
Toni,
it's that time of the year.
Every morning I wake up and see my breath. To me, it feels like it's below 32.
I'm not going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. He set me up.
It's cold.
Now, I could crush him with that one, but I'm going to leave it alone.
Nah. It's cold. I don't care what nobody say. Kids at the bus stop.
If you see your breath, you need to run. Trick or treat. Right. Boo. Totally excited about Ari Spears, who's in town at Levity Live tonight and tomorrow. And he's going to step inside Toni in the Morning in the next hour.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to see
we'll
him.
get a chance to catch up with him, see what he's been up to, and bringing them jokes.
Man, that boy funny.
Funny.
I love his crowd work. I love his crowd work and his voice impressions. Oh, I can't. Man, I can't wait.
Wonder if he can impersonate you. I don't know why I wanted a fly swatter all of a sudden. Right. Time for the good news in the neighborhood.
Good news in the neighborhood.
The neighborhood is sponsored by Alabama A&M. Learn more about Alabama A&M University by visiting aamu.edu today. Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
And that is 100% fact. Start here, go anywhere. Good news in the neighborhood. Huntsville Parks and Recs will be hosting their Boo Bash today, October 23rd from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Bronze Spring Park. This event is free and includes treats and games for the kids. Bring the kids out. Bring the family out tonight. Bronze Spring Park from 5 to 8 p.m. For this and other good news in the neighborhood, check out our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
Broadcasting from the Fence One Studio. Voted #1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP. Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur. A Cumulus media station.
Toni, yeah. Toni in the morning. Toni in the morning. Waking up your world. Toni in the morning. Toni in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
Prices on everything are continuing to rise.
Yeah.
Portions are getting smaller, prices are getting bigger, and people are getting fewer and fewer jobs.
Woo! Meanwhile, in Washington, on Capitol Hill, they're building a expensive ballroom
200 and something
in our
million.
face while we're out here struggling in these streets. Yeah. How's that supposed to make you feel?
200 and something million.
Usually the person that's in the position of leading countries are the go-to that are supposed to make you feel that they're going to help and do everything they can to make your survival that much better as a human, you know.
Yeah, and we just bailed out another country too, like with so many billions or dollars. Meanwhile, we're shut down and not paying our own people. You know what my mama used to tell me? She said, son, sweep around your own front door before you sweep around mine. I said, oh, that's a good word right there, mama.
Sure is. But what does it mean?
Handle your own business in front of your house and take care of your house's business before you go to somebody else's house and try to tell them what to do.
Well, there that is.
Thank you, mama.
Thank you, mama. Appreciate you and your wise words. And it's real.
Yeah.
Why are you not taking care of all of us?
We got so many things going on right here. We're in the midst of a shutdown, right? People can't communicate and come to a common ground on certain things to the point to where folks are going without food. And after a while, bills are going to be really due. Some people got that stowaway. Some folks don't.
If my name was Bill, I'd change it. Because I don't want nobody to call me. But yeah, it's a real deal. But on the upswing, you have quite entertaining people like Ari Spears, who comes to take the pressure off of our thoughts with laughter. And laughter is definitely that thing that heals a lot of wounds emotionally, right? Yeah. We're looking forward to checking him out. He's going to check us out and step inside the studio with us in just a few. Ari Spears at Levity Live tonight and tomorrow. So if you need to get away from all your woes, you want to get yourself a pair of tickets and just laugh it off. Yeah. Laugh it off. And if that don't work, $1,000 will. Uh-oh. Right? Yes. We're giving you a chance to win $1,000, part of the 5K a day. And the national text keyword is SHOP. S-H-O-P. Text to 95819. You're going to have a chance to win that money right now. Tell somebody. Everybody get your phone. Everybody join in.
Pull it on out.
And text SHOP. S-H-O-P to 95819 for your chance to win $1,000, 5K a day with 94.1 WHRP. Toni in the morning.
The latest gossip headline.
Here she goes, up in everybody's business.
Toni's Tattletale.
Did you hear about what happened?
Toni's Tattletale.
Toni's Tattletale. Is any of this true?
Toni's Tattletale.
Well, looks like Mimi is getting ready to be honored. Talking about the one and only Mariah Carey as Music Care's Person of the Year for 2026. You know, she's done quite a few things that maybe people didn't know about, like helping those who needed aid during the Hurricane Katrina era and COVID-19 pandemic. And for that, her philanthropic moves and, of course, her donations and all the things that she's done to help serve the community, she will be awarded the 2026 Music Cares Person of the Year. Congratulations, Mariah Carey. Megan Thee Stallion. Give me a Band-Aid. Ooh, my toe. No, that wasn't nice. All right, Megan, who has new music coming your way and a new song, so get ready because it's dropping tomorrow. And the NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell says we are 100% behind Bad Bunny performing at the halftime show. He's one of the biggest stars around the world.
The world!
And he's not the first person that people, had a little backlash, controversial comment about performing at the halftime show. Ladies and gentlemen, it's still a football game. It's not the word, it's what I heard. It's just tattletale.
Now you're in the know about other people's business. From Tony's Tattletale on 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP.
DJ Primetime 256. Hope you're feeling pretty good on this Thursday, closer to the weekend. And I don't know, this weekend I think I'm making plans to do some binge watching.
Oh.
They got a couple of shows that are dropping that, making a comeback. The Family Business is dropping today, y'all. The Family Business. Ooh, that's a wacky show. I love it, though.
Tony, you got to start an entire series on your recommendations on these TV series. Tony knows every TV series known to man. But this is the thing. She don't know the bad ones. She only knows the good ones that you are actually going to binge watch. Because I find myself oftentimes standing in the living room with my arms folded, trying to walk away from the TV.
Okay.
Right? And 4 episodes later, I'm still standing in the same spot.
On it.
I'm trying to get something to eat now. You can't, man. Yeah, you got some great recommendations,
Well,
Tony.
thank you, Pete.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. I started watching this series yesterday, and I don't know. Many people probably do this. You're at your desk. You don't really want to be at your desk. You'd rather be doing something else. The old bumper sticker, I'd rather be fishing. So, and to keep me going, I'll have on my computer a movie or a series going. It's kind of like having company or whatever, and the more I'm watching it, the more work is actually getting done. I'm not falling asleep at the keyboard, I'm not, or that helps me while I'm working, because you're probably saying, how does she watch all this stuff? Well, that's pretty much what's happening. I don't really watch much when I get home, but that's.
Now, folks, if you can't multitask, don't do what Tony's doing now.
You got to multitask. And then if you have an employer that's going to give you grief about watching something while you're getting your job done, they're getting more work out of me than not, because they really are. But I found one for those of you who are interested. Here's my new one on Tubi. This is free for everybody.
A Tubi movie.
A Tubi series.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, this series is called We Different.
We Different. Okay. You got me interested.
Yeah, you should be interested now. We Different.
We Different.
On Tubi. Trust me, it's a good one.
It is.
Oh, yeah. This is for adults. This is for adults. We Different. It's free. Tubi is free. And so that means everybody can watch it. Let me know if you're watching it.
I'm going to check it out, Tony.
Right.
You got some great recommendations. So, Tony, craziness. I did not know you can get arrested for selling habanero, specifically habanero hot wings.
What?
Yeah. And so recently, like as of last week, a corrections officer was arrested for selling inmates drumsticks and flats.
Ooh.
$15.
What?
$15 a flat, $20 a drum.
Like one?
For one. Yeah.
Are these a drumstick, like
actual
and a wing?
And a wing. You're not getting a combo.
You're just getting one for $15?
I don't know what kind of this is out in Travis County, Texas. A correction officer now he's officially arrested because he's arrested for bringing contraband into the jail, regardless of what it is.
That's horrible.
And exploiting inmates.
Yes.
That is crazy.
He must have been making a lot of money. Oh, those chicken wings were good.
One of the two.
$15.
Now, I would say when I was in basic training, I paid $10, $15 for a Snicker bar. So I can only imagine, but that is highway robbery.
Were you supposed to have the Snicker bar?
Shh. Don't tell on me, Tony.
You.
Let's check into our local news on WHRP.
94.1 WHRP Black History Facts with O.C. Maddox Jr.
Today we shift our gaze to the deep waters of the Atlantic and the complex currents of global trade. This is not just about gold and goods. It's about human lives, freedom, and the channels through which power flowed. It was on November the 28th, 1717, that the infamous pirate, whose name was Edward Teach, better known as Blackbeard, captured the French slave ship La Concorde. Laden with African slaves, it was destined for bondage in the New World. Now, his right-hand man was an African-born pirate known as the Black Caesar. He, too, was a captive himself, emerged from the wreckage of slavery to sell his own fate. While the historical narrative, it gets a little bit murky and sometimes romanticized, I want to let you know that this episode will use their story to pose 3 vital points for every listener on today's broadcast. And we can reflect upon these. Number 1, trade without slavery is justice fulfilled. When goods, people, and ideas move freely without chains, nations will thrive. The cost of slavery to Black Americans has been incalculable, economically, socially, and spiritually. Our ancestors were not just cargo, they were the carriers of knowledge, culture, and value. Now, the pirate capture of La Concorde is a symbol of how these human networks were violently disrupted. Number 2, a strong global domestic product depends on knowledge, allies, and the movement. Now, historically, maritime routes carried more than just spices. They transported scholars, engineers, maps, and ideas from Africa to Asia Minor, from Europe to the Americas. So it is today. Tariffs, technology wars, and resource extractions echo those same patterns of exchange and exclusion. Now, we must understand that our place in the global economy, it's also rooted in those old voyages. Number 3, Black Americans, we need to sail our own ships. You know, Marcus Garvey once declared, and this is number 3, he said that any leadership that leads you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you. He built the Black Star Line to anchor Black diaspora commerce and autonomy. We too must carry that legacy and invest in our vessels of trade. We need to build our networks, traverse the seas of entrepreneurship and global exchange. Well, hey, that's our lesson for today. Our episode is over. I want you to join me again on tomorrow as we set sail for Spain again. I'm O.C. Maddox Jr. for Black History Facts. And until next time, stay informed, stay inspired, and keep on making history.
Black History Facts, weekdays at 7:55 a.m. and 1:20 p.m. Brought to you by OMJ Media Design. Find them on Facebook for photo, digital, print, and more. OMJ Media Design. Broadcasting from the Fence One Studio. Voted number 1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP. Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur. A Cumulus Media Station.
Tony, in the morning. Tony, in the morning.
Waking up your world.
Tony, in the morning. Tony, in the morning.
94.1 WHRP. 94.1 WHRP.
Be falling. Just don't fall asleep or hit that snooze button. Oh, wait. There's nothing worse than falling back asleep thinking that you're going to close your eyes for 5 minutes and you're going to wake yourself up. And then 2 hours later, you realize you're still in the bed.
Yeah.
The kids got to go to school. You late for work. Ain't no breakfast made. Oh, man. Dog got to be walked.
If it's all that, PT, just don't go to school and go to work. Forget
Just
about
call
it.
a day off?
Just call it a day off.
But if you're falling, Tony.
My goodness. You hear about this 6 million eggs being recalled due to salmonella? Yeah, over 6 million eggs. That's a lot of eggs. The Food and Drug Administration has issued a recall, And that's Black Sheep Egg Company. I don't buy them. I do buy the grade A brown eggs.
Yeah.
But I don't buy that brand. So I'm hoping their chickens didn't communicate with my chickens or even have a date.
I got to look at my brand box, Tony.
Yeah, you got to look at your
I
brand.
don't know which one I buy.
You don't?
No.
You just buy eggs?
Be honest with you.
What do you? How
I
do you
look
buy
for the
them?
big ones. And then I look for the brown. Yeah, the large grade A eggs. I look at that.
Yeah.
And I look for the brown ones. And I just make sure none of them cracked.
You don't look at the brand?
I just make sure they're not cracked. I look at the price. And then as long as all 12 of my eggs is not cracked, I'm good.
Interesting.
Yeah, now I got to look at the brand. I said, Black Sheep.
Do me a favor.
I didn't know she made eggs.
Never shop for me. 94.1 WHRP, today's best variety of R&B. Toni in the morning and DJ Primetime 256. It is Thursday, eve of the weekend, and you just heard your Thursday morning forecast from Kim Allen on What's Your Sign. We've got her live on the phone. Good morning, Kim.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing good. Good to hear from you. And, of course, I know that you're going to get us up to speed on what we should be, I guess, concerned about or happy about when it comes to astrology.
Oh, yes.
Well, tell us what's in the star. What's in the stars?
Well, right now we are in the Scorpio season. The sun has entered the sign of Scorpio. And this is a very good time for us to be more intuitive and to, listen to our inner voices and to figure out what is going on, but through our instincts. And this is a really good time for that. I do want to say that we are getting ready to go into a Mercury retrograde on November the 9th.
Ooh.
So right now we are in the shadow of the Mercury retrograde. So this is a really good time to go ahead and take care of all those business situations that you want, sign documents, make agreements, and tie up some loose ends before things get really scary around the 9th in terms of things falling apart.
Oh, really? All right.
Oh, yeah.
We got to get on top of that.
Got to get on top of it in advance.
Mm-hmm. So for those of you who have like contracts and things like that, is that what we're talking about?
Oh, absolutely. And then, Mercury rules flying, travel. So, we got this little dilemma with, the shutdown and the air traffic controllers. So, it's really important to be very mindful of how you're traveling right now because we can have a really big snafu with the Mercury retrograde coming up and the shutdown. So be very mindful of your travel plans.
Yeah, they're already talking about some craziness with just the government shutdown, FAA, and all that. But you're talking about in the stars, in our astrological sign, the moon and the sun.
That's right. And you throw that Mercury in there, that Mercury retrograde. Oh, my God. And it can be mad confusion.
Okay. So maybe we ought to just stay put, PT.
Oh, yeah. Relax, stay at home. Yeah. Chill out. Don't worry about the travel. That means you probably want to enjoy the family a little more around the time.
There you go. Yeah. Talking to Kim Allen. Kim Allen, our psychic astrologer who hosts every day our What's Your Signs and giving you your daily forecast. All right, now I need you to dig in a little deeper and sitting across from a Capricorn, PT. Child, listen. Now, Kim, you know I be going through it because I'm a Cancerian. Come on, Kim, tell the truth. Shame the devil.
Okay, so what is going on with Capricorns? Let me just say this. For Capricorns, you got to be careful with that Mercury retrograde. We're in the shadow of it. You got to be really careful with your friendship. People from the past can pop up all of a sudden. You're going to be really thinking about your social alliances and also what you do with your social time. So this is going to be a chance for you to really try to get things together in terms of who you hang with and how you are spending your energy.
Ooh, about time to what your mama say, sweep the front porch.
Sweep. Ooh, gotta get rid of them.
Clean house.
Clean the house.
All right, your famous moon child, that would be me. Cancerian. What's on the horizon for me?
So you really do have to be careful of, because I think, based on your planets, you can be a very generous person.
Too generous.
And you have to be very mindful of, okay, there you go. You have to be very mindful of how you use your money, how you manage your money. And also, it's really time that you did something nice for yourself.
Oh, wow. You're about to make me cry.
Because you're so nice to other people, it's time for you to be nice to yourself.
I'm about to leave.
Man, if Kim Allen ain't telling the truth over here, y'all better call and get y'all reading.
I can't argue with that. It ain't even really a joke.
Man.
I cannot argue with that about the finances and about being too nice.
She's stating nothing but facts on both ends. 100%.
Time for you to clean up your house with your friends and everybody you socializing with.
Kim don't even know what such and such said yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
My goodness.
But let me say this. Well, right now we got a major trend with the planet Neptune in the last degree of Pisces. This is going to be the last time we see Neptune in the sign of Pisces for the next 165 years. So in our lifetimes, we're not going to see it anymore. And what that means that it's time to let go, remove, release, clean up, prepare for new cycles. If you got some bad friendships, some bad habits, some things that you need to release and you know you need to release them, this is the time to do it.
You ain't said nothing but a word. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Kim. Talking to Kim Allen. In fact, how can people stay in contact with you and follow you on social media platforms?
Oh, sure. They can contact me at kimallen.com. That's kimallen.com, and I am on Instagram.
Fantastic.
Astrologer Kim Allen.
Thank you so much. I'm feeling better about the end of this year. I'm about to do some good for me.
Me too. I'm getting rid of some
Very
friends.
good.
If you wanted to borrow some money, Kim said, don't even ask Tony.
Because Tony on vacation.
Hello. All right. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much for checking in. That was Kim Allen, our favorite astrologer. And, of course, she hosts every day What's Your Sign right here at 94.1 WHRP.
The Rocket City's first choice for today's best variety of R&B. 94.1 WHRP.
He ain't going to mess this one up. Y'all welcome. Y'all welcome.
I hit this
You know
note.
I'm your best girlfriend. You know I got you. I didn't. He over there, blah, blah, blah.
Fortunate to have. I just be in my own little world, just looking up the next story, and they be looking at me like I'm crazy in the studio. See, Tony, this is what it really is.
Nobody wants a bad rendition of their favorite song being sung.
It's never a bad rendition when it's in your head. In my head,
keep it in your head. In your car.
See. I'm in love with my voice, and to me, it sounds good. See, and this is what everybody don't realize, right?
No, you
the same way they at work.
Right there.
I'm at work, right? And they be at their work in their cubicles just singing and having a good time. And I'm just at work in the studio just singing and having a good time. And the same way folks be looking at you crazy while you at work, that's how Tony be looking at me.
More than once.
All I said was fortunate, and she like, what? Let me turn his mic all the way off so we can enjoy this Maxwell.
And you're welcome.
You're welcome, Tennessee Valley.
Welcome. Yes.
94.1 WHRP, Tony in the morning. Tony. Folks is losing jobs to things like this. AI companies are technically paying folks to kind of be lazy. So an AI company wants to pay you to let them watch you sleep, cook, and clean.
Why?
Because they're trying to build the robot that can do the same thing. That is crazy.
Tony 2.
Tony 2.0.
Right.
So they're paying up to $150
I'm not letting
an
them
hour.
get my ingredients and my recipes.
And then, all my hot pockets are technically already taken. So if they just want to watch me go to the microwave, but that's scary though.
It is.
Because then it's picking up your mannerisms, how you're breathing when you're sleeping.
But to their point, I'm just saying, how many times have we said, whoa, if I could have another me, I'd get this done.
And then you get another you, and you be scared of you.
Right. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't mind hanging out with me.
I don't want to sleep and wake up and see me.
I am my best girlfriend. I wouldn't mind hanging out with me at all.
So you'd like a me, myself, and I? You like
absolutely.
No,
we'd be road dogs. Yeah. Put up the deuces at the same time.
94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP, today's best variety of R&B. Tony in the morning and DJ Primetime 256. He's performing tonight at Levity Live and Friday 2, the one and only Aries Spears. Good morning.
Yeah, how you doing?
We're good. Glad that you made it here to the Ville. How have you been?
I'm good.
Got any projects you working on that we need to know about?
I'm just on this road touring heavy.
Okay. And a lot of sketch comedy background. Have you done any movies lately?
No, I'm just on this road touring.
Ari Spears is on the line talking to Tony in the morning. And, of course, we know that you have done a lot of impersonations and have hosted a lot of different platforms in comedy. Tell us what are some of the fun things to look forward to with your show that's going to kick off this evening.
Come out to the show. It's going to be a great time, unfiltered, uncensored, not politically correct, and a throwback to old school comedy.
You going to be throwing out any of your famous impressions?
Of course.
What's your favorite one to do?
I don't really have a favorite. I'm like a mother with 1,000 kids. I love everybody. So whatever's your favorite, you're going to hear it.
When did you start impersonating? What age were you doing that at?
14. I started doing comedy when I was 14.
Okay. Now, did you start impersonating family members or famous people?
Famous people.
Okay. Yeah, that's a real gift, no doubt. Ari Spears at Levity Live. Make sure you get your tickets. You can go to levitylive.com. And an opportunity for you to see brilliance on stage later on this evening. Of course, a lot of people going through it here in this particular region. We have a lot of employers of the government is shut down here, and we've got a huge military base that supplies a lot of jobs, and so people need to laugh.
Yes, definitely need to laugh.
Well, that's why everybody should come out. I'm looking forward to it, and I want to make sure everybody come out and have a good time.
All right, we're going to catch up with you later this evening. Ari Spears, don't miss the show tonight and tomorrow. LevityLive.com. Thank you, sir. You have a wonderful day, and we'll see you later on tonight.
I appreciate it.
94.1 WHRP.
I'm Miss Eligible, and I am looking for a mutt.
Right. Ooh. You know what? What is the update on the Miss Eligible? Now? Tell us about that real quick, JQ. You're part of a group of people who are looking to date somebody, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I am. And baby, it has been kind of strange, but also very, very interesting.
You've met some strange and interesting people, or the process has been strange and interesting?
Both.
Okay. All right. Okay. So have you been on any dates? Because now you're a part of a whole bunch of, how many people were participating in this program? Is it a program for dating? What is it?
It's not really a program for dating per such. It's really just a platform to expose people in Huntsville who need to be dating or want to be dating or, like to be dating. And so what they kind of do is they just put you out there, which makes you on their platform more aware. They create these little meetup places for people in Huntsville to come out and see who is the most eligible. Now, and then after that, you do your thing.
What's the name of the platform?
It's called Huntsville Event Magazine.
Okay, and they came up with the most eligible people in the Tennessee Valley or North Alabama or Huntsville.
Actually, what they do is they put it out on their platforms, and people nominate who they feel like. So it's from the
you
public.
Didn't submit yourself. A bunch of people submitted.
Yes.
You.
So somebody said, Jake, you need a man. We got to put it out here.
37 people nominated.
Oh, my God. Hey, you got some real friends. They're like, let me help you out.
You're tired of her being the third wheel.
You're right. Jake, we got to bring somebody with you.
Hey, you know JQ's coming.
Now, Tony, JQ told me the most interesting thing the other day. So apparently you do your first interview, your first date online?
I do a virtual date first. And if you can pass the virtual date, then you're interesting enough to hold my attention on virtuals. Then we can do a face-to-face.
Virtual date.
I like that idea.
That is so
new.
Little
test drive.
Yeah, a little test drive.
At what point in time do you end? Like, how do you do it?
It's easy. You put on a timer.
You send a link?
Yeah, you do. I was going to say, you put it on a timer, you send a link, and it's on.
Right.
Then you
chit-chat.
What's one of the first questions?
Yeah, one of the first questions that I ask is, when you are alone and you're not doing anything, what are you doing?
Oh.
Alone?
Okay.
When you're by yourself, what are you doing? Are you scrolling? Are you watching TV? Are you finding interesting things to do? Or are you just asleep?
Okay.
And
I mean, when you're single, you have to have a
when you're by yourself, what do? You got
to be an interesting person all by yourself before you got to hang out with me.
What if they talk to themselves? I talk to myself when I'm by myself.
Well, I hope you do.
Well, for me, I'm listening to music, I'm looking at television, and I'm looking at something on my app. And
you're the multitasker. We just heard about you, all the things. I mean, you're watching a whole series.
Oh yeah, and I'm cooking
and programming.
I gotta get some things done
and cooking.
Right.
While AI is watching her.
94.1 WHRP. Toni in the morning. About to chop it up and break them down. Those complicated lyrics on old school jams and new ones too. It's the old school, new school lyric breakdown.
Well, we're creeping up on that time of the year, those winter weddings.
Yes.
Yes. People
the
are
wedding bells.
The fall weddings, the ones that some people usually get engaged during the holidays, and so a lot of folks are already in the middle of planning that winter wedding.
Yes.
And this song will make the reception playlist.
Every time, especially if you're at our people's weddings.
Hello. Wifey.
You never try me, always stood right by me, living life highly, spoken of, my only love, the only one, you're my wifey. Make my life complete, sweet, but you know when to flip it street, freak, but only when it comes to me. See, that's why you're my wifey.
This you should know, because you had my mind blown. Oh, from the jump at the club on the bump, like what? I had to have you, babe. Yeah, I saw you outside of the passenger side. That sounds like I won't go there. All right, because I let my best friend drive. You was in line. That's when you caught my eye, girl.
You were so beautiful, girl. It was so critical, girl. You look so crucial, girl. Something about you, everything, you're mine.
You never tried me, always stood right by me. Make my living lively, highly. Spoken of my only love, the only one, your.
She answered quick. She said, yeah. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Speak proper English.
Yeah.
Toni in the morning, 94.1 WHRP, and Chauncey Billups in trouble.
Man, and Florida has a new minimum wage law that is, we don't know if it's good or bad just yet.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's interesting. They did raise minimum wage.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds promising. We have our inspiration song of the day. It's just moments away on 94.1 WHRP.
Broadcasting from the Fence One studio. Voted #1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP. Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur. A Cumulus media station.
Toni, in the morning. Toni in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
Jordan Armstrong, your inspirational song of the day.
Toni in the Morning Show. Weekdays starting at 6 a.m. on 94.1 WHRP.
Girl, and that's a fact. Down in the country, that's where they.
All right, they're down in the country. The Country Girl, 94.1 WHRP. Tony Armani and Jeter Jones collabing on that. If you want some trail music there, you got to get them. That's
That's the trail
Jeter
ride.
Jones is like the king of trail music.
He's getting it in. They got, man, this is the time to pull your cowboy boots out.
Really?
With your tube socks.
Ooh-wee. Speaking of tube socks. Basketball is looking weird up north when it comes to man. This is a trailblazer basketball star turned coach, Chauncey Billups.
Oh yeah,
along with the Heat's Terry Rozier. They have been arrested. Why? And a federal investigation, gambling probe has been ongoing. And so ESPN is reporting that Rozier was arrested this morning at a hotel in Orlando after Miami's road matchup with the Magic. Okay. He's a 10-year NBA vet and reportedly had been under scrutiny for months of suspicion of sports betting. You know, you can't do that.
You can't do that. It's illegal.
It's illegal. Mr. Billups, who is in his 5th season as a head coach for Portland. He too was arrested in Oregon on the alleged, separate but related situation that, illegal betting. So both of them. So if they're investigating those two and have arrested, who else have they been investigating?
And they talking about the FBI. Those are the big boys not to play with right there.
And, tonight's the night.
Mm-hmm.
Time to go to the hoop.
That's crazy. Right? As the NBA tips off. That's Well, Tony, Florida is setting a standard when it comes to minimum wage. They're trying to get minimum wage in the state to $15 an hour, whereas the U.S. minimum wage is at $7.25. So Florida's stepping their game up. However, they have proposed a new law that would allow employees to opt out of paying the minimum wage for less work. So they want to have work study programs, mentorship programs. So they're like, y'all probably shouldn't be getting paid. So they're proposing that they allow the employers to have a training program. That way they can hire people in and they get paid less than the state required minimum wage.
Woo! Oh, man. That was a lot.
Yeah. Interesting, though. Very interesting.
So they don't want to pay the $15 if they're taking the programs.
Right. Yeah. Right. So if it's like an internship or someone starting off, they're getting like on the job training or just knowledge, just being in a training status and paying them as a training status versus an actual employee.
I got you. All right.
I'm not mad at it. I understand. However,
because once you get the skill set, then you can make the 15.
Then you're qualified.
I got you.
Right.
All right. Not a bad trade-off.
Right. Not too bad.
Yeah. But I want the 15.
A better life with Dr. Sanjay Gupta.
Certainly you know just how important it is to get a good night's sleep. But did you know that exercise can actually help you in your quest to get those quality Z's? According to a scientific review published just a few years ago in the Curious Journal of Medical Science, physical activity increases melatonin production. That's a hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycles. It reduces stress, which often keeps people from tossing and turning at night. Plus, it boosts your mood and helps regulate your body temperature, which is key to sleeping well. The pro tip here, according to the experts we spoke to, is cooling down before bed. Ideally, you work out in the morning or the afternoon, but if you're only able to work out at night, make sure to leave about an hour or an hour and a half before bedtime. That's to let your body temperature slowly come down. It can make all the difference. I'm Dr. Sanjay Gupta, helping you live a better life.
94.1 WHRP.
Tiana Taylor, Bed of Roses, 94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning. I'm DJ Primetime 256. Don't forget the 256. And now it's time for your motivation and inspiration.
Sometimes we can check ourselves for our attitude problem. You know, your attitude affects others, right? So adjust your attitude because your attitude can affect others. Check yourself before you know the rest of that. It's an attitude adjustment. That's your motivation and inspiration. 94.1 WHRP.
Today's best variety of R&B. 94.1 WHRP.
Lose my breath, make me water.
Tyla Water, 94.1 WHRP. We really want you to win that $1,000. We're dropping it 5 times a day, the 5K. Have you tried? Have you even texted that national keyword yet? You can't win if you don't try. Kevin Williams coming up with more of those national text keywords and a chance to win $1,000.
And until tomorrow morning, Tennessee Valley.
Broadcasting from the Fence One studio, voted #1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station.
Tony, yeah. Tony in the morning. Tony in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.